Dear law student, is law review worth it, or a legal journal? Is it worth it to write on? Is it worth it to be on a legal journal? My name is Marco Brown, and I own Brown Family Law in Salt Lake City, Utah. I kind of go back and forth on this. I'm going to tell you right now that I was not on law review in law school. I could have written on. I chose not to. And I chose not to because I wanted to spend more time with my wife. I was married during law school, and I just didn't want yet another thing that was going to take me away from her, because I didn't really get to see her that much anyway. So, and I've thought back over the years whether or not that was a good idea, whether or not I should have done law review. And honestly, I think I probably would have. If I could go back and do it again, I probably would have written on to law review, because the only real reason is it makes your job, your first job out of law school, easier to get, okay? And probably significantly easier to get, because that is the marker of success in law school. So don't discount that. Grades are a marker of success in law school. Where you went to law school, not so much. No one really cares about that. But when you went, if you got on law review, that's a marker, okay? That's really a marker of your IQ and a marker of how hard you're trying in law school. So yeah, you're gonna get probably a better job, and you're going to get a better job easier out of law school if you were on law review. I think that's just the reality of it. And for that reason, I think I wish I had written on to law review. But it's really close, actually. Like, the time that I had with my wife in law school was really precious to me. I didn't have a ton. I remember that so many nights, one in particular, it was Friday night, and I'm studying. I think I studied until 6:30, and then my wife came and picked me up. We got fast food and then snuck fast food into the theater and watched some Angelina Jolie movie. And then I was back at the library in the law school by like 8:30 or 9, right? And then I studied until it closed, and then I went home. So I just didn't have a ton of time, but that time that I did have with my wife, I wouldn't trade. It would be very difficult for me to trade it, right? That experience with that movie, if I were just doing law review stuff, that'd be tough for me to make that sacrifice. But I could probably would have, but it's very, very close. So really, it comes down to you. Are you going to be able to get a job out of law school without being on law review? Absolutely, you're going to be fine. Okay? Is it going to be slightly easier for you, or maybe significantly easier for you to get that first job out of law school with law review? Yeah, probably. So look at yourself, look at your family, look at your situation, and ask yourself, is it worth the time? Okay? Is the time that I'm giving up and taking away from my family, my kids, my spouse, my significant other, whoever it is it worth it to me? And then make that calculation and go with it. And you're probably going to be fine either way. Okay. Until next time, I appreciate it.